Hi everyone. So here I'm going to show you how we can set up a same environment. That's what we do in Jira. For example, in Jira we have tickets and we have user stories and we have tasks associated to per user story. So we just drag and drop. We complete the ticket. We close the user story and then we move forward. So I will show you how we can do the same within GitHub. So before even jumping into that, I can show you like there is my like a very basic repository that I just set it up, and I'm gonna be making commit for really quick. And here is my GitHub repository. So what we need to do is first step, go to the projects, then click on new project. Then there are several templates that you will see how what the personally I would like to go with Kanban board. And when I will click on create project, and you can see I have backlogs ready, in progress, in review, and done. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create one in backlog. So technically, like in the language of like Kanban board, we create task, but we know that user story is a parent, and under that parent there are multiple small tasks that we call as like a child task. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create. I already have this user story with me. I'm gonna control X. I'm gonna copy here. I'm gonna click on create new issue. I'm gonna click on blank issue. And here we go. So you can see this is my user story. When I'm gonna click on that, I can click on create sub issue. I can say, okay, create database.py. Once I'm gonna do this, definitely, if there's an admin within our group, they can assign to me. But for now, I'm going to assign it to myself. So I'm going to click on this. You can see it's assigned to Sahil Gupta. Then this is my task. And you can see like, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this user story into in progress. And this task, I'm going to put this into in progress as well. So you can see my task is here. And if I'm going to hover it, it says Sahil Gupta has put this task in progress 1 minute ago. So you can see that you can see the timestamp as well. Now, what I'm going to do is it's time for to make a commit, right? We don't necessarily need a review. If you want it, then you can keep it. For me, I don't need that. So I can just delete it for now. I don't need that. Okay. So this is my what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a commit. So you can see I just have status git add, then something like that, and I'm gonna make commit really quick. Oops, what's going on? Okay. It is asking me to do a pull, and I can do that. Okay, perfect. So what I did is I just pushed my code to the main branch, and let's take a look. Okay, so you can see like now I just make a commit, right? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to my repository. As I already make a commit, the best practice that I would suggest is I'm gonna really quick go here, and this is my, like my commit. I'm gonna copy the hash value because whenever you make a commit, GitHub creates a new hash value for you, right? So this I'm gonna put here the commit so that if someone needs to go to my commit, they can easily go into that. And also here, for example, it says estimated number. I can just put 0.5 because I estimated this to be done within 30 minutes, right? I'm gonna click on close with comment. And here is, you can see I make a commit. So, and this issue has been closed. So the beauty is whenever I close the issue, it can automatically go into done, right? And always I can drag and drop this. So this user story has been done. When I click on this, you can see the timestamp like Sahil moved this backlog into in progress. So that's yeah, close at as completed within this time, right? Let's say if someone come to this task, they want to check in. When they click on this value, they can always redirect it to this commit, right? So they can see my commit. So that's how we can leverage the Kanban board in GitHub by going into the projects. It is exactly the same how we do in Jira tickets. Thank you.